Hello everybody, it's me, it's Farham, and I do move from this corner eventually, especially when the build gets spicy, but today we're here in Halls of Torment trying a member suggested build. I got quite a detailed email on how a build works and how to make the grenades work and be pretty funny on the the rifle lady. So that's what we're doing today. With regards to our shards, now the shards aren't necessary, the build works without the shards, but we've got them and it's funnier with more grenades. We have just dumped everything into multi-strike. We've gone 200% multi-strike and some max health just for survivability at the start. Just means we chuck a bunch more grenades, but you still would chuck almost the same number without that. It just increases it by about 6 or 7 per 3 seconds. So don't think that this build is undoable without that. Let's have a look at the items. So on the items, you can go Mark of the Arrow or Mark of the Sword. Mark of the Sword, if you're getting hit a lot at the start, will help keep you alive, but Mark of the Arrow is the premium choice for kicking out the damage, so we're going with that. We're going for the Vision Crown Fix because we want the range in the area. We're going for both Magical Bands just for the extra damage. We're going for the Duelist Spark for area because we want bigger grenades. We're going for the Pace Setters for the attack speed and the force. We will get wounded at the start and it will help us dodge around, and then later on it just gives us a nice damage boost. For the chest, we're going for the blood-soaked shirt Undying. This is our only method of healing. It also gives us a nice damage boost. So this doesn't get online as a healing method until quite late, so be prepared to dodge for the good first 5-6 minutes. You're not going to be wanting to take too much damage. And for the gloves, we've actually just gone for more multi-strike to throw more grenades. You don't need to run the bloodstained gauntlets for this. The bloodstained wrappings, you can run with the hunting gloves, it's fine. Let's have a look at where we're going to be doing this today. We're going into the Haunted Caverns on Torment 20. We've got all of the first row enabled. Then we've got Restless Wheel, Fallen Star, Malignant Mirror, Killing Gaze, Scales of Pain, Demonic Cube, Urn of the Damned, Confusing Lens, but we've got our keyboard inverted, so that doesn't really matter. Golden Scarab, Primordial Edict, Idol of Hunger, Mind Veil, Master's Vice, and Criffle Curse. Now, if you wanted to run this on a higher torment, you could easily put Live in Darkness on, but we want to see what these grenades are doing today, so we're not going to have that on. Okay, let's get on to the run. Alright, that's the build and the artifacts. Let's get into the run. So this is a pretty sweaty start. It's kind of hard. We don't have any of our usual healing mechanisms in place, but let's see if we can make it work. So the first thing we can do is grab Phantom Needles, and there's going to be lots. That's the multi-strike kicking in, but we are squishy to start with. We need to start dodging. We're going to Oblivion the movement speed. We're going to Oblivion the range. We're going to then just take the crit bonus. We'll be okay. We'll survive. We're going to Oblivion the block strength and the damage. I don't actually want either of them. We've got plenty of damage. We don't need that 50%. It's just in the way of other things that we need. We're then going to take some base defense because base defense is good, although we're not running a high defense build here. We're going to Oblivion the regen as well and then take up the pickup range. That's all that Oblivion stuff. Alright, so at this point we want to keep this around, but we'll just take the pickup range as to save the rest of our potions. We'll just take the base defense, same reason, saving potions. We want to take 1 force projectiles, and then we're going to just keep taking the radius as we go up through the dedications. We want to keep the memories around, but then tincture 2 of these multi-strikes. And take the damage as well, and then we want to start leveling up Phantom Needles. There was an upgrade there. We probably could have taken it. Probably should have. Full health again, so running really slowly. We're going to take attack speed on Phantom Needles. Take some base health. And we want defense from the fortification line. We want defense every time. We don't want to tincture anything there. Or memories, anything there, rather. Not this time. As I said, we're running squishy. We're going to see just how many kills we can get using grenades, basically. Right, we want to keep the projectiles around. We'll grab the multi-strike for now. I'll save wine for later. The next level up, you generally get the other proficiencies. If you've memorized one, the game sort of hasn't. The RNG system kind of gets set to do that. I don't know exactly what the chances are, but it definitely increases the chances. It's the same as if you just drink a wine, right? It's just like a level up. But anyway, we are going to tincture another base multi-strike. So we are now lobbing 6 grenades every time we do something with grenades. Alright, so we'll grab some... I'd rather have the attack speed. You know what? We'll just grab the base radius for now. I don't feel like we're under particular threat at this moment. The attack speed, it's fine. Base defense, also fine. Small defense, make sure I haven't made a horrendous mistake. Multi-strike, multi-strike. Projectiles, multi-strike, multi-strike. Projectiles, right now I just took one level in between and it just threw me. It threw me. I thought I made a horrendous error. It's not my build, so I'm trying to get it right. So yeah, shout out to Flavoracid for this one. Emailed me a very detailed description of the build and how to play it and how to not die, because it's actually quite squishy if you play it wrong. I tried this in a couple of other places and it struggled in Act 3, but I think it just struggled to get the early levels, whereas in Act 1 you can. But anyway, we want lots and lots of enemies on the screen, and Act 1's the best for that because we're using grenades today. So we're going to wait for the base crit chance. In fact, we're going to drink a thing and see if we get it. We do. And then we're going to immediately grab Phantom Split, and that will really ramp up how much healing we're getting from the shirt. We're going to memories, the projectiles damage, and just grab some crit chance. We want to stay just off max health if we can, so that we're faster. We're not tincturing these multi-strikes, we're saving that tincture to get the +1 grenade and tincture that. That's where our next tincture goes. Keep taking projectile damage though. We can grab Morning Stars at some point. We can probably grab them now, to be honest. Then we can start leveling them up. We want to wait for multi-strike, so we'll grab that base radius. Pick up range. I've got the effects, the ability effects turned way down because there's going to be a lot of them. You can still see what's going on though. Grab some more defense. We're getting pretty stable now. We end up with about 80% damage reduction, so we never get super tanky. We'll always be on the move this whole run. Well, once the heads go, we're not too bad. We'll wait for the attack speed again there. We'll get some more pickup range. I enjoy pickup range. On the build guide, it was optional to get rid of it. Always keep your pickup range. Quality of life is where it's at. We got plenty of levels. We end up hopefully around level 120. There we go. There's base multi-strike. We're looking for. Need to get both these abilities to 6, and then we'll start picking other projectile abilities. All of the projectile abilities are, of course, funneling into the grenades. Grenades deal damage once every 3 seconds based on all of the projectile damage done in that 3 seconds. Alright, from here we'll probably wait for the... in fact, we might take them. Yeah, just take some attack speed. We'll wait for better abilities there. Rushing them is important, but I think optimizing them for maximum damage is also something we want to do. And for that, probably want... until we haven't gone force heavy, we probably want the base attack speed. Force multiplier is not going to be there, particularly. I'm big on area. Base multi-strike, we could... we want to wait for the angle size so that they go all over the place, but getting the base multi-strike would be so good. Be so many more balls. We've got a couple of extra memories. Let's do it. Now we're going to take Butterfly Swing to start. Yeah, let's get loads of balls flying around straight away. The grenade's doing critical damage. Now we just keep leveling up those 2 abilities, get them both to 6. Picking up experience, hopefully not die. Yep, more base grenade radius. Get those grenades being chonky. We'll end up throwing about 20 of them at a time. Oh look, so we memories this. We take that. But let's have a look at how many we're throwing now. Probably throwing 8. 8 per throw. Yep, take some damage. Efficiency's out the way. Last defense in, so we're sitting on 81 defense, 72% damage reduction on one of the tankiest characters in the game. More attack speed. Just about healing. I mean, just about. The blood-soaked shirt's already healed us for 3.6k. We're going to go for the base attack speed again. Get those things flying around super quick. Here, we'll wait for the multi-strike. Not getting particularly lucky on what we're seeing there, but how many wines have we got left? We've got 8 wines left. Yep, grab that attack speed. See if we can wine and get some of our abilities that we need. That we can start adding more projectiles to the mix, because that's where we really scale off our damage. I think obviously we want attack speed. The grenades will already be doing quite a lot. Already doing 0.5 mil DPS. 5 minutes into this run. We haven't had a juicy wave yet. Well, we have. Quite juicy waves. So here we go for the base crit chance. We're scaling and doing things off of crit. And here, really, we want the Phantom Fetters to get them up to maximum crit chance so that they're splitting every single time. Because other abilities of ours will be applying slow. Yep. Base multi-strike. More balls out, please. Start adding other abilities to the mix soon. We just need one more level on the balls. And we're going for the base range. Right, now let's get these things upgraded. We don't want Unleash Stars, we'll take Spike Chain. Now, the next ability we want are Meteor Strike and Transfixion. Now we're going to race those up to 6-2. Say brace, we're going to get them up to 6, and then we're going to add 2 more abilities to the mix. I like to wait for attack speed, but attack speed or area radius is fine. In the interest of getting them leveled up, let's just start getting them leveled up. A few more levels, we'll start opening boxes. We have some more pickup range. Get leveled up that a little bit faster. It'd be nice if there was a magnet. Oh, there is a magnet on the floor. Let's go get that magnet. Go effect on hit. Make everything else do more damage, which will channel more and more into the grenades. Just took a lot of damage there. I probably walked under a head. Right, there we go. Magnet time. Wait for the attack speed. We'll give some quick chance. Let's just get them leveled up. Getting them leveled is the most important thing. Fine, more attack speed. Getting beaten up. Need more healing. Base defense. I guess it's up to 80% damage reduction. This is about where we end on defense. Unless we get lucky with a couple of upgrades. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll just delete that. Pop that on. Get a little bit more damage. Alright, let's go attack speed. Then let's find a book. Yep, base multi-strike. More balls better. Let's go back to where all the books are. Oh, full health again. Look up here. Oh, there's one right here. Okay, so we want... We don't want burning craters, I don't believe. No, we don't. We want fireball and scattered debris. So we'll go fireball first. Memories you. Drink of wine. Tincture the base grenade. Now check this. Now we throw 16 grenades a time. We don't want those. We accidentally picked up a chest we didn't mean to pick up. Oh, we were too early to pick up this chest. I thought it was just a red chest there. Wasn't. It was a yellow chest. I wasn't looking at what was going on. Bollocks. That's right, we got the boots we wanted. And with full health we do even more damage now. We're about 10 levels too low to be opening chests, really. They're not guaranteed. They're not guaranteed to be all orange items, purple items. Orange? I've been playing with orange items. Oh, the chests are kind of orange, I suppose. It must be that. Let's go for the walk. Let's get our defense finished. I think that's ended us about 102. Yep, 83% damage reduction. But that's okay, because we're just one-shotting everything with grenades now. Yeah, we got lucky there, but that's we don't want either of those things, so we actually got really unlucky. What we really want is the multi-strike gloves to give us even more multi-strike. We'll go more area radius on the meteor strikes, so they're smashing everything. We need to get those things leveled up to 6. We'll take multi-strike though. Even more grenades, please. Turn this into experience, because that will only ever give you green items, the white chests. Here we just wait for the crit chance. And yeah, just keep dodging the heads and the scary ghosts because they can still kill us. Go for the base attack speed. They are moving very fast now. That's why I don't have the effects on very... It's what it looks like with the effects on. Show you just for a minute. Let's put the damage numbers on and the effect capacity up. This is how the game's intended to be played. But you can see that's a lot of balls. We're going to well, keep them on for a minute, you know. Experience them, experience the grenade explosions. There's that crit chance we wanted. So now we're going to turn this back off because it's certainly down. The damage numbers off. Let's grab some attack speed on those, that's fine, and then also apply slow. Now we're going to get 2 more abilities. We weren't. We were going to open boxes. We're early on the abilities. It's okay. Don't worry. We're going to do plenty. We're going to grab arcane splinters first. And more crit bonus. Crit bonus is more damage, which means more grenade stuff. Go get this magnet. Yep. Shift is fine. We can grab that. Another magnet. That multi-strike shift is fine as well. Don't need anything specific because we've got such an array of abilities. Attack speed on the meteor strike. Damage. It doesn't necessarily matter too much what we pick on the abilities. Getting them overclocked is the most important thing. Speaking of, let's go overclock the meteors to also have scattered debris. So now there's even more meteors everywhere. More base multi-strike on the balls, please. There we go. There's the growth gloves. Just what we always wanted. Oh, and the bigger crown. Now we've got even bigger bombs. Even more multi-strike. It's all coming together. Need the better shirt now for even more damage. You see we're doing almost 3 mil DPS with the grenades. Everything just funneling into those grenades. Yep, more attack speed on everything. More DPS in general. But yeah, we can't stand still. We get absolutely chunked. But then the grenades go off and heal us to full. Yep, with crit bonus. I've got to be 100% crit chance, right? 99%! Shit. They get more crit chance if the things have slow stacks on them, so some of their crit chance isn't necessarily recognised there. We're going to wait for the attack speed. Just want to be proccing our shirt all the time. I think we are. Yep. Grab that attack speed. What item could you be? Are you a shirt? No. You're not. Bollocks. We're not going to get all our purple items. Oh, well, we still might, I suppose. We're going for the... We might tincture the attack speed and then get the base range as well. We definitely want attack speed on the arcane stars. We're going to get those. I think we've just been breaking heads. Let's memories this and then grab this. And then let's just keep waiting for attack speed. I just want loads of stars. More crit bonus is fine. Yeah, heads are definitely breaking. There's only a few left. Oh, no. They're all coming back. My mistake. Yeah, attack speed. I think we've got a revive left. We could take a quick dive so that we get more guys back. We're going to take some base multi-strike on the stars, because we've got loads of multi-strike, so that seems like a good thing to take. But the force is just getting in the way. We don't need it. Just get rid of it. It's not going to add that much, but better to get all the abilities leveled up. Wait for attacks. No, just take the crit chance. This is fine. We don't want that. Arcane Shivers is fine. Don't want any of those. Yep, back on hit. Good bonus. Yeah, heads are definitely breaking for us to be leveling up this fast. More attack speed. All good. 10% damage. 10% additional damage. Let's wait for the attack speed. Yep. It's all breaking. Strike area radius. We're just filling the air with transfixion shots. Oh, there's our last ring at least. Let's grab that. Put that right on the shelf. Right, we're looking pretty good. If you're enjoying this video, by the way, guys, don't forget to maybe leave the video a like. And if you're not subscribed yet, maybe hit that subscribe button. It really helps. All those things with the algorithm and the stuff and the numbers. Anyway, so we've got one more ability we can take. We can take another projectile ability. We probably will. In fact, there's no probably about it. We will. We just need to get the right one. Ring Blade's, interestingly, not a projectile, apparently. However, Kugel Blitz is. So let's grab some Kugel Blitz. Right, we've got all our projectiles online now. Just reduce their multi-strike by a tiny bit, but it gives them a whole bunch more radius. There we go. Absolutely annihilating everything now. Every 3 seconds, everything just dies. Kill counter just goes... Let's move myself up here. Where I belong in this video. Now things start to get interesting. Now the build is online at level 100. Now we can just run around, and now the numbers start going silly. Up until this point, it wasn't going silly at all. It's just normal number counting. Promise, you haven't missed anything. Right, go over attack speed. Keep trying to do more range damage. Grenades have not... DPS number has not gone up, as our damage has gone up. Hopefully that will change and we will see a reasonably high DPS number. I think we need a magnet. There's much experience around that we just haven't picked up. It's literally everywhere. The joys of off-screen clearing. One magnet. Wait for the attack speed. Soon a magnet will spawn. Right? Maybe? We've got to be breaking all the barrels off screen as well. I don't want to walk 400 yards to this one over here and then back again. It's going to make me, isn't it? This build is such chaos. But look, it heals itself. It does. It ends up doing quite a good job of keeping itself alive. Even without any of the normal healing equipment. No defense. It just takes a while to get online. And you're never really stable to the point where you can just stand still. Ah, the magnet did spawn on our run. Let's go back and get it. Okay. Right. We wait for the base multi-strike. Probably gonna get a whole bunch of levels here, right? Yep, there's the base multi-strike. More splinters better. Sure. Movement speed of those things is fine. Don't mind. Don't really care. Just at this point, get anything. Yeah, we want them discharging. Love a bit of discharge. Now we're going to do a final discharge as well. There we go. Now our kill count should be going through the roof. So we go for Arcane Unrest, so they never stop moving. Splinters just fly around the map, killing things forever. Oh, until they stop existing. There we go. One more ability we can level up, which we will endeavour to do. One more Kugel Blitz level. Then we'll try and push them all to 10. Then our grenades. They've done almost 1 billion damage. How many of them are we throwing now? Almost 20. 20 grenades every 3 seconds. Seems fine. Come on, Kugel Bits level. Need to find another magnet. Oh, there is another one. There it is. Some more discharge. Let's go. Get it leveled up. Get everything overclocked. Yep, static attraction. We're at pretty high level. Why are you giving me so much? Why are these scrolls giving us 200 gold? I've never picked up scrolls while having everything maxed before. I think everything's dead. Just dying off screen. No. No. Why didn't you give us the chess piece? Damn it, game. That's probably our last chest. The 15-minute boss. Yeah, more attack speed, please. Up to 30,000 kills. Kill counter's going up kind of slowly, though. until the grenade goes off, and then it just jumps up by a couple of hundred. Right. So keep chucking grenades. Fine. 4 minutes of just survival. Just dodging ghosts. And seeing if we can get all of our skills maxed up. And that should give us massive grenade damage. They should outscale everything else by a long way. Well, I feel like we could drop the area neck. I feel like if you wanted, you could take one of the purple duelist sparks and probably get a bit more damage out of it. If rather than dumping all those points into multi-strike, we'd put 100% into area instead, it would have been fine. But it is nice to level up the duelist spark. Let's just take the XP. I don't know why I wasn't doing that before. Whoops. We still max everything, right? Like 10 more levels to go, probably. The grenades go off now, and the kill counter jumps up by about 500. Base damage. It doesn't really matter at this point. The main abilities that we picked were the first 4, and these are just a little bit of extra grenade damage, but it's not much. You see, we're up to 3.7 mil DPS now. Still quite a lot of enemies to come to. Some juicy waves. The next 2 waves are pretty big. Look at this one. Yeah, let's go for some more attack speed. Just more Kugel Blitzes. How much damage is that even doing? Hardly any. I mean, it doesn't add much to the grenades, but because there's 20 of the grenades, they all do the damage of all the projectiles you've fired over the last 3 seconds, which is why the damage can get quite high. And also, they basically cover the entire screen. Let's have a look at how it looks. How does it all look? Well, keep gameplay, guys. This is how it looks with the effects on. The screen is just balls. Well, I guess I'll take the thumbnail from there, eh? Or just from... wait. What does it look like without the damage numbers on? An absolute mess. It works, though. The build works. I can't knock it. It works. Right, now we can see what's going on again. Just know that the entire screen is chaos. We're gonna get all our skills maxed. I think Arcane Stars is still short of max. It is. So I've been picky about what we've been putting on it. Go get a magnet though, there's loads around. Might get us enough levels, it probably won't. You can hope though. Yeah, just take whatever. Transfiction's not there either. There's no way we're getting Transfixion to 10. Look at how fast Kugel Blitz is casting. That's insane. What is even going on? He'll be firing like 3 Kugels a Kugel Blitz. There's got to be a number of Kugels, right? Oh, there's not a number of Kugels? Huh. That's lame. We're about to hit 50k kills. Nice. Ooh, 50k. It's a pretty good build. It's absolutely chaotic. If you're into really chaotic builds, it just wins through sheer damage alone. We healed 162,000 with the Blood-Soaked Shirt just because we're hitting everything so often. As well as giving us a nice juicy 280% damage increase. Which is pretty good. Some bosses will turn up now. Depending on which bosses we get, it might take either a long time. It won't take a long time. But we didn't get any easy bosses here. But as you can see, they're getting chunked down. The Phantom Needles are just a purple stream. You can still see those quite well. I've never seen the Phantom Needles fire that fast. That's rather insane. Definitely a fun build. A bit chaotic to get it online at the start, and it doesn't ever end up with very much defense. When we consider we're playing the Landsknecht, we end up with 84% damage reduction. When I was first building with this character and the Shield Maiden, I was going for, oh, we get 95% damage reduction, we should walk through the game. And yep, there's other ways to walk through the game too. 1 or 2. So yes, thank you to Flavoracid for the very detailed explanation on how this build works. I think I tweaked it slightly. I kept most of the essence of it there. All the items are the same. Skills are the same. I messed up a bit just with Arcane Splinters, messed around with some of the skills a bit on what level ups we were taking, but other than that, this build works quite well. Torment 20, I think it could probably go higher. You could certainly turn on the Darkness artifact and not have a problem. The only reason I didn't turn it on is so that we could see all the grenades and see the craziness of all of the effects that are just everywhere, constantly. 6 skills. Yeah, this is using 6 skills to supercharge grenades. They are actually supercharged in the end, like almost 5 mil DPS. It does an incredible amount of damage for Torment 20. It really does. It's a strong build. It's not a 66k build, level 150 build, but it's pretty close. And yes, we've got a shitload of multi-strike, but it would work without the 200% multi-strike. Can't stress that enough. It wouldn't be quite as funny, but look at these, look at this! What are these Phantom Needles? I wish I didn't have the other effects, so I just had the Phantom Needles so that we could record what's going on here. We got to kill him though, right? He's almost dead. Why are we standing? What happens if we stand at him? Oh, he almost kills us. We did loads of damage. He's getting absolutely chunked when we do that. We can recover some health. Then just stand inside him again. The Blood-Soaked Shirt's not doing a very good job now, is it? And not taking that range is hurting us now. Oh god, can we even kill the boss? This is really sweaty. Oh god. Ah, no! Wait for that last one. Haha! Invincibility shield. Awesome. Yep, build works. Build works very well. Let's have a look at these final stats together. A bit of a stretch. 3.5 billion DPS, sorry. Billion. And a good half of that came from the grenades, which is what you would expect, right? Because all of that damage is being funneled into the grenades and then being chucked out. In fact, I'd expect it to be more if each grenade was getting damage of... Is it the damage split between the grenades? If so, that kind of sucks. You'd expect that to be 20 times all of these numbers, wouldn't you? If each grenade was actually getting filled with the damage of every ability, which is how it should work. I think this build could do with a big solid buff, but it was quite fun to play. Definitely chaotic. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will catch you in the next one.